Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farhan Syam bin Jasni. Number matric A20BE0121. Now I would like to explain about my project too. This topic is about green infrastructure concept. For green infrastructure in neighborhood can be definition as a neighborhood area that meets or accumulates each other. It allows to people doing a daily activity and communities to control pollution, save energy, increase employment, decrease crime rates, develop friendship or neighborhood, practice on-site renewable energy methods and preserve agriculture and environmentally sensitive area. From this way, this project aims to implement the criteria of principle to make a green infrastructure practice into the revitalization of the residential area in the site. This can make by identify or planning appropriate green infrastructure technique earlier before do the work project in the proper site. So the aim being productive and succeed in the planning is identify and do some technique for the layout. And from the layout, my design from the site. The layout information is have a total house of unit is 317 units double story house and percentage of the previous surface is 3.8% and percentage of impervious surface is 39.2 percentage. It have a building and roadway. Its total impervious for the building is 15.12% and roadway is 46.08%. Impervious and impervious. Now I want to explain about it. That is green infrastructure is more effective when we analyze the connected impervious area. Impervious area definition as the solid surface that prevent erosion, infection, and water penetration and resulting in a number of harmful side effects. It's been important because can reaches the groundwater resources. So if that happen in the neighborhood area also can be realized a significant reduction of in the water runoff. Furthermore, the site will be increased total impervious area cost every site in the development in the area. It will be benefit and opportunities from this functional with infill the water runoff. However, the comprehensive the quickly planning in the area development will increase open space and pervious area. It include area is open space in the canal toilet house and hard space in the middle the site neighborhood. For the layout, I just implement the two green infrastructure technique. Number one is permeable pavement, and number two is bioventilation. Now, I would like to explain about permeable pavement. Permeable pavement is a typical pavement in the convenient runoff veget area keep the water from directly entering the storm drain network. Reduce runoff volume and promote distribute infection. Since the past surface can make up a portion of the development landscape, the permeable pavement is very effective at stabilizing the hydraulic condition of the site neighborhood. However, permeable pavement also can be used conjunction with the subsurface infiltration galleries and subsurface irrigation facility. We have many types of the permeable pavement, include with the permeable asphalt, permeable concrete, grid block, pavers, and others. From this type, it will be decrease runoff and increase infection of the rainwater. It's common utilize the recreation facility, pedestrian walkway, parking lot, and others. For my layout, permeable pavement way is at the way for the enter the gateway. The guideline for applying the permeable pavement in this neighborhood is the location. The number one is the location when planning a permeable pavement driveway must follow requirement design element. It include with setback, distance, and reason planning the located a permeable pavement. Number two, testing soil must probably because be able to infiltrate into soil under the dustway to avoid disappoint the existing passman. And number three, sizing perimeter passman dustway with the 10 inches soil can be captured approximately 400 or more square feet. And number two for the technique is a biotension facility. Biotension facility is the landscape for the neighborhood. Area will be provided for the technique biotension for the at the open space and green area. We provide in the area. Biotension is for the process with contaminant and sedimentation are removed from the stormwater runoff. It's also able to absorb and fill rainwater, thus helping to reduce pollution and decrease the rate of runoff. However, biotension system more effective when the liquor runoff is close source as possible. It's also very site and receive the turn off drainage within the proper site. This is my layout that implementation the biotension is at the gateway, have a tree along entire and behind the corner lot the house and around area open space. The general biotension guide to apply in this neighborhood, number one is must provide the measure of soil and hydraulic conductivity. Number two is minimum of the 10 feet and basement of minimum 5 feet between the facility. Located the tree dominate the perimeter zone. The conclusion, the green infrastructure concept for development is project to is encouraged be functional for development is area. All of technique effective for development and residential because it's many benefit from the technique from the layout planning. It also been supported in field mixed use development and affordable housing. The neighborhood have more green space and surround the area and be sustainable development for the neighborhood. And I think that can achieve for this project because I am planning implementing the two technique at this site and be a sustainable development for the future at the layout that my design. Okay, thank you.